Good day, everyone. As Christmas is fast approaching, I wanted to make a colorful wreath to hang on our front door. I've been doing this for many years and never went to the store to buy supplies. Instead, I always made my wreaths with things that I could find around me. And once you know how to start it, it's not that difficult. For greenery, I always look for plants in various colors and textures. Of course, what you collect depends a lot on the style that you want to end up with. You can also choose for all the same greens. Most importantly, the branches need to hold up well without water, or dry out in an elegant manner. In the description, I will write some of my own experiences with various greens. First, I start with the base of the wreath, which I make with long, bendable twigs. Usually I use willow twigs, but this time I couldn't find any. I found a good replacement though. What I do is this. I start wrapping the twigs around each other in a circular shape, in the size that I want to make the wreath. In the beginning, it will look messy and deformed, but that is part of the process. No worries. To attach a twig, I take them by the bigger end and poke them into the twig circle until it feels secure enough to start wrapping. I start wrapping each twig close to where I started wrapping the last one. And like this, I go around the circle. In this way, I end up with a strong final structure. As a greenery base, I start attaching evergreen. I do this by poking their stems through snug spaces in the twig base. When I fill the wreath with evergreen, I take a simple thin thread in a dark color and I lightly wrap it around to give the evergreen a more controlled shape, because I like it more for how I want to make this wreath. Then I attach the other greens, like lavender. I apply them crisscross, but at a similar distance from each other. Here I attach ivy to the wreath. And ivy berries. And finally, I add hydrangeas. I love how the flowers are soft green with hints of pink and violet. To add extra texture or color, you can always add many different items to your wreath, like pine cones. Here you can wrap a piece of metal thread around their bottoms, and that thread you can then poke into the wreath. Or you can add moss. Or dried flowers and grass. I hang the wreath on the door with a red velvet ribbon that I saved a few years ago. I like the red with the wreath, so I decided to add these berries that I made last year. You can find the video link in the description. Even though the paint is still peeling off our outside wall, it looks nice and inviting now. This will be the last video for this year. So I wish all of you a Merry Christmas, a beautiful end of the year, and a hopeful beginning of the new one. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.